Right, second video of the day on a little roll now. Right, just going back to last weekend's action once again. Of course, I did do little preview videos for the Nonito Donaire fight, who came back in what can really be described as a domestic fight over in the USA. And the fight, of course, that took place for Johnny Gonzalez's world title when he defended against Gary Russell Jr. Now, I don't want to spend a lot of time on these fights because to watch these fights is a bit of a pain in my arse. You know, I really had to find a really good stream. But hey ho, I did manage to watch them both, thankfully. Nonito Donaire, was I impressed? Yes and no. Yes, because he showed me that he's still got something left. And that's one thing that kind of last week I did start to not doubt, but you know, after the few fights he's had, he was starting to look a bit shot-worn. So I was kind of impressed that, you know, he did the job and he did his job, not emphatically, but in the style and the manner he should have done with the level opponent that he was in the ring with, if that makes sense. You know, what can we expect in the future of Nonito Donaire's career? I would say, if he keeps fighting at that level against... No, so let me rephrase that. If he keeps fighting that impressively against the current level of opponent like last week, then it's obvious that he's going to be getting another world title shot sometime in the near future. Now, whether he's good enough to go on and win another world title, I would say yes, but it depends on champion. So I don't really want to go into any more details right now with respects to what would be next for him, because that's kind of not a dodgy area right now, but it's something that's not really been made very clear on which direction he's wanting to go or his career is going next, as it were. Just briefly on the Gonzalez versus Russell Jr. fight. I know some of you guys left me some comments on my video. I do apologise. I've had a hard week at work, and I haven't really been able to get on to check the comments. I mean, most of the time, I still do get on to check the comments and reply to people, even if I'm not posting any more videos. But it's been really impossible with me this week, unfortunately. So I do apologise about that. I'm not normally an ignorant bastard like that. But just briefly on the fight itself, I kind of suspected that Johnny Gonzalez's age was going to catch up with him eventually. You know, he's had a lot of fights, a lot of tough fights. And I just suspected last week, as I said in my pre-fight video, that the youth of Gary Russell Jr. would really probably start to shine through in this fight. You know, after the Lomachenko defeat and the disappointment there, I really did think that Gary Russell Jr. had a point to prove against a worthy champion and a respected world champion in Johnny Gonzalez. And I was impressed and I was pleased for Gary Russell Jr., although, you know, he's still not going to light up the division anytime soon. He's already lost to Lomachenko. He'd probably lose to Nicholas Walters. So I don't think Gary Russell Jr. is by all means going to be a world beater at the weight, nor do I think he's going to go on and unify the division. But, you know, he's got the world title. He beat a worthy champion. And you've got to give him all the credit in the world for that. Implemented the correct game plan and finished it in style. So, well done, Gary Russell Jr. Fair respect. I did tip him to win the fight last week. He did win me some money in the process because I put a bet on for him to win. So fantastic for me. That put a little bit more money in my pocket. Don't think there was anything else really from last weekend that I could really review. I mean, there was no real excitement on the Kell Brook undercard. So there's nothing to really report there. In terms of the week itself, looks like it got announced today Andre Ward's got a new opponent for June, which I can't make sense of. So I'm going to wait for more details about that to emerge before I do a video. But anyway, thank you for watching. I know it's only a short one, this one, and there's not a lot of boxing action on this weekend, so there won't be many videos coming out from me this weekend. But peace out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.